Good afternoon, Facebook. What is going on tonight? I'm looking for the invite button, but I don't see it on my computer. I'm recording on my computer. Okay, there it is. It might be moving a little slow. My internet service is not so good where I'm at, but I am tuning in from Dallas, Texas, of course. You all should know that by now. Let's see if I can invite some people on this Saturday night. Hopefully they haven't left out the party yet or, anything like that. So let me see if I can catch some people. When you come on, could you please put in the comments where you're tuning in from? You all know where I'm tuning in from. Dallas, Texas, as normal. And I hope you all have been enjoying your day. I just wanted to hop on real quick and actually ask you all, how do you build good relationships? How do you all build good relationships? Because that is so important in life and in business. Not just in business, but in life and in business. It is very important. So it's not going to let me invite too many people. But I did want to come on and just, ask that and give a couple of tips on how to build a good relationship if you don't know how already. Relationships are good, whether, like I said, whether they're in life or in business, you need them, either way. You want to have a good relationship in your personal life, and you want to build good relationships in your business life. Um, a lot of people try to complicate this, but it's not really that hard. It's just really being upfront, being honest about who you are, not putting on a facade for people, not trying to be someone that you're not. Just being you, being authentic about who you are as a person. Like I said, whether it's in your personal life or whether it's in your business life. Now, most of you all that are on my news feed are entrepreneurs. So when I say how to build a good relationship pertaining to your business, it is, not just, because I accept your friend request. Now you want to Facebook call me, or now you want to go straight to the messenger box and say, send me a long paragraph with your link in it or something like that, because it's not building. We haven't spoken, you haven't engaged on either of my posts or anything like that. So that's not a good way to build a good relationship. That is a way to get you blocked or ignored. You can choose, when you become a person friend on Facebook, you can either block them or you can ignore them. And that's a quick way to get on the block and ignore list, by just jumping in someone's inbox. You haven't engaged with them, you haven't introduced yourself, or none of that. That's just like walking into someone's home and going straight to their ice box, you know, and you don't really even know them, or just walking in someone's home and not speaking. And it's the same thing in your personal life. When you first meet someone, you want to see if you all are compatible, to see if you all have the same morals as far as, how you view life, how you treat others. So it is so many ways to build a good relationship. But the foundation of that, like I was saying, is just to be upfront, Be honest about who you are. Be honest about what your goals are in life. Be honest about just being yourself and not trying to be someone else that you're really not, because that's going to put you in a bad relationship. So when you come on, just please answer the question, like, how do you build good relationships? Because to me, if I friend request someone and they accept it and I'm able to write on their timeline, I always say thank you for the ad. I look forward to networking with you. I don't jump straight in their inbox. And I know some of you all, you do that, but as long as you're being nice and you're not, spamming me with a link, or you don't have a long paragraph that's, from the top of the page to the end of the page. But as long as you're saying, thanks for the friend request, I look forward to seeing, what you do, something like that. That's a good way to start building a good relationship. But when you jump in and you try to Facebook call me, you haven't engaged on any of my posts, and I don't know who you are, then I'm going to put you on ignore. And some of you all, I'm not saying on my timeline, but some people will just continue to try to Facebook call you after you decline the call. So, that's not a good way to build a good relationship. The same thing in your personal life. You don't first meet someone and, you try to do something out of you try to do something disrespectful on the first day, as far as, touching, or trying to do something sexual on the first time that you meet someone. You want to be respectful, and you want to actually get to know this person, get to see if you all have something in common. Because relationships, like I said, are very important in life and in business. And if you're building good relationships in your life and you're building good relationships in your business, then you are going to be successful in whatever it is that you're trying to do. So you don't have to just be in business to want to be building good relationships with people. You want to greet people with a smile. You want to be courteous. You want to show, good manners, and just be considerate. There's nothing wrong with that, because that's how you build good relationships. I thank you all for stopping by, tuning in. If you're watching this, live, put in the comments where you're tuning in from. If you're watching this replay, hashtag replay. I know it is a Saturday night, so it is what it is. But I did just want to hop on and ask you all, my Facebook friends and family, how do you build a good relationship? Because that is very important. Like I said, not only in your life, but in your business as well, and anything that you're trying to do, even with your children. You want to have good relationships. Yeah, we are the parents, and our children are supposed to obey us and do as we say, but it doesn't mean that we can't honor and listen to our child and see what it is that they need, see what it is where they're lacking, because that's why sometimes kids act out, and they need a little more discipline, because they're not being heard. And we all have a voice for a reason. So it's nothing wrong with, getting your child's opinion on something, or, just seeing what it is that would help you and your child build a good relationship. So this really goes, it goes beyond just business and personal relationship. Like I said, within your family, within anyone that is in your life that you have, respect for, and that you love and care for, you want to be building a good relationship, because that's what it's about. So there's nothing wrong with, talking to your kids, just communicating. Me and my sons, we always communicate, and my daughter as well. I ask them certain things just to see what they think about something. It doesn't mean that they're running something. It means that I value their thought process on what it is that we may be fin to do in our life, that we may be adjusting to in our life. Because, I want them to understand that they do have a voice and that they will be heard. So we have, times where we just sit down and talk, and I see, what it is that I might need to improve on as far as spending more time with them, or just it's the small things that makes a big impact sometimes. So it's nothing wrong with building good relationships. Hey George, thank you for tuning in. Could you please put in the comments where you're tuning in from? Like I said, I know it's Saturday night. Some of you all may be just in chill mode, maybe watching a movie, maybe watching TV, maybe getting ready to go out and, have some social time with your friends. But I just wanted to, drop in real quick here from Dallas, Texas, and see how do you all build good relationships, because that is so important in life itself. Life, business, personal, with your children, just all around. It's all about building good relationships. But I do want to hear you all's opinion about it. How do you go about building a good relationship? If you're tuning in now, you can put that in the comments. If you're catching this replay, hashtag replay. Let me know where you're tuning in from, and put in the comments how you build good relationships, because that is going to take you really far on how you're building good relationships. How not to build a good relationship is just jumping in someone's inbox, or just meeting someone and asking them personal questions that, really is none of your business at their time, So you have to know when is a good time to go a little deep into certain conversations in life and in business. It's no, it's like when you first meet someone, you don't ask them all personal questions. You get to know them as a person. You might ask a person a question like, how old are you? Or, what state were you born in? Something like that. Where are you from? Do you have any kids? But you don't say, how much did you make last year? That's personal right now. So that's kind of irrelevant. Same thing in business. I accept your friend request, and now you want to call me on Facebook, and it's just not a good way to build a relationship. We want to actually keep the human interaction, you know, before we go deep in the sea, just getting to know one another first, and actually seeing, are we like-minded? Is this someone that I want to work with? And things of that nature. So I just wanted to stop by and say that. I ain't gonna stay on here too long, because I know it's Saturday night. I'm finna get some work done. Just because it's Saturday doesn't mean that, it's no time to put in some work. It's always time to put in some work, especially when you're running a business. So, but I did want to stop in and see how you all go about building good relationships. Like I told you, earlier, I go about building good relationships just by being thoughtful and considerate of a person, whether in life or in business. I listen, and then I say my part, and then I listen and I say my part again. So, I thank the person if they do accept my friend request. I thank them on their timeline. I don't start inboxing them. I might go on their profile and engage on some of their posts, like, leave a heart or say something positive. I, try to help those in different groups. If I'm in that group, and see how I can be a positive, um, have a positive impact on someone. Same thing in life. When I meet people, I meet them with a smile, a handshake, or, sometimes, we do this nowadays, people don't do the handshake as much because they say it spreads different things. So, cross contamination, they say. So, but I'm respectful. I respect my elders. Um, I'm considerate of others. So that's how you build good relationships. That's how I build good relationships. Same way with my children. We talk. I see what it is that they need, how I can improve as a parent, because like I said, it's always about getting better on a day-to-day basis. It's always room for improvement. And if you're not having open conversations about that, then how can you improve? So it's always room for improvement. Nothing has been perfected, so don't think that it's not. With that being said, like I said, I thank you all for stopping by on this busy Saturday night. Put in the comments where you're tuning in from. Like and heart this video. Share it if you think someone needs to hear it. If you're watching this replay, put in the comments where you're tuning in, hashtag replay as well. And just share with me, how do you build good relationships? Because I do want to know. I'm very observant, and I love the engagement from you all. This is the only way that we really are able to engage and support one another. So I really would appreciate it if you could put in the comments how you build good relationships. But I'm going to go ahead and end this now. I'm going over time. So I hope y'all have a blessed, wonderful rest of your night. And you will see me sooner than later. Bye for now.